Hello everyone, welcome back to Mad About Cards and Crafts. Today I am hopping for the July release for 7 Kids Craft. I am going to be using Ice Cream Kids and Ice Cream Parlor. Both of these sets they work together. The first one is more of the scene building pieces, so the pieces for the Ice Cream Parlor. And the second set are the cute little kids that are getting their treats inside this parlor, and also includes some cute little ice cream. So I will begin by stamping onto Nina Solar White 80-pound cardstock. I primed my stamps using my microfiber cloth because they were brand new. I wanted to make sure there wasn't any residue on them. One of the things that I really love about the 7 Kids stamps is that they always stamp so crisp from the get-go. So I just like to do a little bit of priming. I'm taking my Gina K Designs Jet Black Amalgam ink, and I am going to stamp them twice, and then I'm going to begin my coloring. So we have 3 people hopping today. We have Renee, who is guest designing for 7 Kids, myself, and Kiona, who is part of the permanent 7 Kids Craft design team. So we are going to be linking to each other's channels. That information will be listed in the description box below. So you can just click on that and it will take you over to the next person in the hop. For me, that would be Renee. And I am so grateful to Renee for hopping with us this month. She is a master masker, so single layer cards and doing masking and scene building, she's really good at, and that is not one of my strengths. And so I thought that she would likely show this cute little set masked, and I would show it in a way that if you are not a good masker or you just don't feel like masking for one of your projects, how you can still get a really cute card. So I started by using my B markers on this little counter. I used my darkest colors at the top and the bottom, and that would be my B16. Then I came in with my mid-tone, which was B14, and then I used B12 as my lightest shade, and then I go over the entire piece with the B14. And you notice that I've only colored a small portion of that, and that is because I am going to be making a slimline card, and I am going to be building my scene within some squares. Now I am coloring the boys' jeans using the exact same colors. So those are the B12, 14, and 16 markers. I am putting my darkest color, the B16, around underneath his arm, in the cuffs of the pants, where the pockets are, and then the center of his legs, so in between his legs, and then I will lighten it up with my highlight being in the center. I did color, or not color, but I did ink up that sign, so that black sign has that pink center, and that menu is stamped with Pink Fresh Studio bubblegum ink. I am coloring the boy's hair, and I believe that I use, like, you can see them on the screen. It's really hard for me to see, but I want to think that I used E23, 25, and 44. And then for the skin tones, I did use E1 and E11, and then I came in with a little E21. And look at how cute they are. Oh my goodness, these little kids are going to be working with other sets that Kelly will be releasing shortly. So Kelly has long-term plans for these little kids, and she is going to be coming out with more scene building sets. You'll notice when you do the hop that Kiona is using one of the cute fairy camping sets. So there are 3 sets that are released this month. The 2 that Renee and I are working with, and then Kiona is working with the 3rd one, which are these adorable little camping fairies. And we are just so excited about these new stamps, and especially these little scene building sets, because as I said, they are going to be interchangeable and you will be able to use bits and pieces from each of them with other sets that are coming in the future. Now, I did want to do my scene in blue, pinks, and teals, and so I thought that I would color the little girl's dress using some RV markers. I used RV 11, 13, and 14, and I used that on both the dress and the headband. Now I had the light source coming from the left, so under her arm, under her chin, those are going to be the darkest colors, and then I will work my way out. I'm using some of those same RV markers just to color in the ice cream cone and the ice cream, or the top of the ice cream, and then I will bring in a B marker to make the ice cream itself chocolate. The boy, I did color the little soda in the tea, or the little milkshake in the teal colors, the cup. And those teal colors that I'm going to be using are going to be BG11, BG13, and BG15. Now let me tell you, Kelly has generously offered a giveaway for this hop. She is offering a $20 gift certificate to the 7 Kids Craft shop, and she has some amazing new products in. If you haven't seen the Whimsy release, the Lawn Fawn release, Stamping Bella, she's just gotten in some new papery ink, so if you're looking for those cute little papery ink stamps, she has them over at her shop. So head on over there and check out the shop, but also in order to be entered into the giveaway, you must leave a comment in the comment box below. So for each stop in the hop, and you're really lucky, this is a short one, there's only 3 of us, for each stop you need to leave a comment, and that will give you 1 entry. So 3 entries are possible. The drawing will be held on July 19th. This will actually close on the 17th. So July 17th will be the last day that you have an opportunity to hop along and leave a comment. So I'm super excited. I hope that you join us and follow along with each person in this hop, and that you head over to Kelly's store and check it out. Now, if you just heard a really loud noise, I can't tell if you can hear it or not. It is my air conditioner. I am at my home in Nevada, and the room that I escaped to is right next to the air conditioning unit, and it is extremely loud. So my apologies if you can hear that in the background. This is my escape spot. This is where I put my craft room, and so, you know, we do what we have to do, right? I'm using the RV markers, or the blue markers, RV markers, to color in the frame on that cute little ice cream sign. And now I'm just going to use all 3 of the colors to put little dots in the jar to make it like candy. The second jar, I am going to use more of the marshmallow colors, or what I wanted to make it look more like there was marshmallow in there, so I did a gray. Now the boy's hat, I colored in those BG markers. Everything will be listed, all the colors that I used will be listed in the description box below. I will take this over to my brother's Scan and Cut, and I will cut out all of these little images, and I will create my own slimline frame. So I have used some digital paper, and I will try to list that in the description box below as well, to create my slimline card. I started by cutting out a template which I created myself. So I basically, in Silhouette Studio, drew a rectangle with a postage stamp rectangle that I had, and I made the smaller portion 3.5 by 8.5, and then I cut out squares in the center which are approximately 3.5 inches as well. And here is that cute little frame that I made by myself in the Silhouette Design Studio. And I am taking this scrapbook.com 1/4 inch foam tape. This is amazing tape. I absolutely love it. It comes in a big roll just like the other foam adhesives, but it's only a 1/4 inch and it fits perfectly. Look at, I had to cut the centers just a little bit so that I could fit it, but on both sides of it and the ends, that 1/4 inch was just the perfect measurement. So now I'm trying to see where I need to put the squares, because I did cut the template out of that pink and cream striped paper, but I wanted to use some ice cream paper for those center squares. So I just drew lightly with a pencil, making some marks where I thought that those squares should go. I double check that I have them lined up straight, and there's a couple times that I have to pull them out, and I just need to straighten it out. But isn't that cute? Those little papers, it's the same company that I got them from, and I hope that I can find the link and link those below, because I think that they're just the most adorable little paper packs, and I love digital paper. Do you like digital paper? Do you use digital paper? Leave me a comment in the comment box below and let me if you've either tried digital paper or if it's something that you really like to use. So I'm just trying to measure everything. I told you I'm an eyeballer. I don't use a ruler very often for things like this, and so I'm just making sure that I have all of my squares straight. Then I am going to take the backing off of my foam adhesive, and I will put that down. But first I'm going to cut that little counter. As I said, it's going to be going behind one of the squares. I'm using my dot runner adhesive instead of my liquid glue today, and I am just going to put this down, and this will be the start of my scene. Now my final card is going to be measuring 4 by 8 3/4. Now I did lose a little bit of my footage here, so I am going to put some foam adhesive behind all of my kids. I will glue the background pieces directly to the card base, and I apologize. I don't know what happened to that footage when I went to edit it. I noticed that it was missing. So everything is on, all of the kids are popped up with dimension, everything else is laid flat, and that is going to be my card for today. Thank you so much for watching. Here's a close-up of the card. Make sure you hop along with Kiona and Renee, and until next time, have a fabulous day.